but can you be certain that your keys are going to work? Hello? And I was frightened. I was very frightened. So instead of continuing down the hall, I went back into our office and let the door close. If I had gone down the hallway and died, it would have been better than living with this knowledge of, hey, you know what, when it came right down to it, I was a coward. And it was actually our two co-workers on the other side down that hallway that ended up dying on that day. And I often think now, perhaps I should have continued down that hallway.
I wouldn't say panic. I would say people was beginning to, I know I was beginning to get a little edgy.
Yeah.
Oh, so what do we do now?
We make a hole.
But it's concrete.
No, it's not. It's sheetrock.
Hey, he's right. It's sheetrock. It's plasterboard.
This is Christine again on Windows. We have to have air. The fresh air is going down fast. I am not exaggerating.
Ma'am, I know you're not exaggerating. We're getting a lot of these calls. We're setting the fire department up as soon as possible.
What are we going to do for air?
Ma'am, the fire department is on its way.
Can we break a window?
You can do whatever you have to do to get the air.
Break a window, somebody! Break a window!
Where are you going?
We're not going to get out of here, you know that, no?
No, help is on its way. We just have to wait.
Nobody's coming. It's just us.
No! Don't!
You trying to kill us all? You break the window, you're gonna let the air in. Get away from the window. This whole place will be in flames in minutes. Come on.
And I saw coming down behind them outside
looked like a suit or something.
A man's suit. And I said to myself,
why would anyone do that?
Who would throw a suit out the window? What is that about?
Mais de 100 pessoas saltam ou caem dos andares superiores da Torre Norte. Nem Christine, nem mais ninguém torna a fazer chamadas da Windows on the World após as 9h40.
We went to her apartment and that. Her answering machine was just full with messages. No more could be that friends were calling her. Because my son listened to the end. And that answering machine we brought home, that I have it.
A uns meros 40 metros dali, na Torre Sul, reina a confusão. Algumas pessoas viram ou ouviram falar do desastre que abalou a Torre Norte. E sem esperarem que a situação se esclareça, são muitos os que decidem abandonar o edifício.
evacuation, you may use the re-entry doors and elevators to return to your office. I repeat, Building 2 is secure.
Dado o risco de um grande número de civis no exterior poder bloquear o acesso de polícias e bombeiros, é difundida a notícia de que a Torre Sul é segura.
If you are in the midst of evacuation, you may use the re-entry doors and elevators to return to your office. I repeat, Building 2 is secure. There is no need to evacuate Building 2.
It's a lot of valuable, really valuable time.
Stanley Bramnath abandonou o seu escritório no 81º andar, mas precisamente quando ia a sair, vê que funcionários do edifício estão a encaminhar as pessoas de volta, convencendo-as de que é mais seguro ficarem onde estão.
Had I known that this building was on fire next door and a plane had gone into this building, I would never have gone back up. I would have gone straight home.
Building 2 is secure. There is no need to evacuate Building 2.
I'm not sure about this, guys.
We got no choice. Within short order, it became clear that we had to leave because the smoke was getting frightening.
Shit! Hey, guys, this way! Follow me!
The smoke was so thick and so black, and I couldn't see. And as I'm walking down the hall through this blackness, I'm thinking to myself, well, you're going to die of suffocation, of smoke inhalation. How many breaths do you need to take of smoke-filled air before you actually pass out? Is it measured in the number of breaths, or is it measured in a number of minutes? Is there a period of time when you're breathing in smoke that you can feel yourself being overcome, or does it happen instantaneously? I did not know. And I was annoyed at myself for not knowing.
Let's try this way, huh?
That's right. Yes, sir, you have a 2:30 followed by 4:15.
In this confined area with the door closed now, it actually seemed quite safe.
Well, I'll see what I can do, but we're having a bit of problems with the phone.
Why? When they came in, I was surprised that they were there.
Well, we have a situation here.
What kind of situation?
And then I was even more surprised that they had just come out of an office that was on fire.
I'm sorry. Do you have a fire extinguisher?
On the wall above the cupboard.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I can't do that right now, sir. No, you don't seem to understand. There's a lot going on around here right now.
Thanks.
Yes, sir? I'll do it first thing tomorrow morning, sir.
I said to myself, look, you have to do something. Within 2 seconds, I realized what a ridiculous task I was trying to accomplish. I was trying to put out this inferno with this stream of fluid that couldn't have been more than a quarter of an inch wide. My heart went into my throat from my chest. And at that point, I knew we were in trouble.
Sorry, your call cannot be taken right now. Please hold the line.
Harry Ramos chegou ao patamar do elevador principal no 78º andar.
you get across and try and find a stairwell on the other side. That's okay. Let's go. And be careful.
Everybody okay back there?
Okay, last one. I'm feeling lucky. I knew I was feeling lucky. Come on, we'll be out of here in no time. You know what I think? Listen, I might take the rest of the day off.
I'll join you.
That's better. Keep going, folks.
Sorry, your call cannot be taken right now. Please hold on.
Embora quase toda a gente do edifício esteja a descer, há 3 civis que sobem: Frank DiMartini, Pablo Ortiz e Mac Hanna.
This way, down there. I gotta call my sister.
Sure.
Good morning, DDM. This is Diane speaking.
Yeah, Diana, it's Frank. Is Nina there?
No, Frank.
I need you to get a message to her.
Sure.
There's been another explosion at the World Trade Center. I need you to find her right away and tell her that me and Nicole are fine. I don't want to hear about it on the radio.
Well, sure, of course. What about you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I gotta go. Thanks, Diana. This way, Dan. Hey, let's keep moving, huh? This way. Come on, right through here. That's it. Keep going.
Pouco depois das 9 horas, Jay Jonas, comandante da Brigada 6, recebe instruções para subir à Torre Norte.
He just closed his eyes and he shook his head and he says, just take your guys upstairs and do the best you can. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw a big black shadow on the ground. And a man came running in from the outside and said, a plane just crashed into the World Trade Center.
O voo 175 da United Airlines com destino a Los Angeles embate às 9 horas e 3 minutos no edifício 2, a Torre Sul, menos de 17 minutos após o edifício 1 ter sido atingido.
We still don't know.
Uma pessoa que assiste diretamente ao impacto é Stanley Premnath, que acabou de regressar ao seu escritório, vindo do átrio principal.
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm standing up with the phone in my hand.
But we're fine.
My coffee and bagel that I bought when I was coming up still sits there on the desk. And I'm looking towards the Statue of Liberty, the direction of, with the phone in my hand. And that's when the plane caught my eyes. And this plane is bearing down on me. Eye level eye contact. I'm hypnotized standing up there. I'm not having time to react. All I'm looking at is this plane, and it's getting bigger, bigger, bigger. Lord, I can't do this, you take over. And I dove under my desk.
What's the jet doing? Holy fuck!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Jesus fucking Christ!
Wow. That apparently does look like it is in the other building at this point. That's
Anyway, this is 1690. We just had a call. The caller hung up, but he said a new explosion just happened at 2 World Trade Center on the 80th floor.
O avião colide com a Torre Sul entre os andares 77 e 85. Devido ao ângulo do embate, uma das escadas para estes andares fica transitável durante algum tempo e dá-se ainda outro acaso extraordinário.
The strange thing, the bizarre thing is, the phone starts to ring. I don't know who is trying to dial me, but the phone is ringing. And I'm saying to myself, I got to be dreaming. This is not real. In the real world, the plane crashes, you die. This is not real. I got to be dreaming. I live.
Help! Help!
Alguns gabinetes dos andares atingidos pelo avião são poupados à devastação das chamas. Um deles é o escritório de Brian Clark.
The sensation was that our whole building moved to the Hudson River and kept moving a distance of 6 to 8 feet. I know that sounds preposterous, and whether it did move 6 to 8 feet, I don't know, but that was the sensation. And I had this terrifying thought that we're going over.
Everyone okay?
In a split second, our room just absolutely disintegrated. It was as if a demolition crew had been given all the right equipment, sledgehammers and crowbars, go through and destroy this space, and you've got a whole day to do it. But it happened in an instant.
Okay, listen up. There's a good chance of fire. We have to exit this building as soon as possible. No time to get your stuff. Just follow me.
Down?
Yeah, we're going down. Wait. Where are you going?
It's bad down there. Smoke flames, real bad.
Oh, I understand. But trust me, we have to get out of the building. And the only way out is down.
I say we go back up.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know when. Look, I say we keep going. Check it out. See if we can't find a different way down. Look, it's bad upstairs, but it's not going to get any better.
But what if we can't find a way out?
Well, then we'll just have to see.
What about the roof? No way.
Help! He's wrong.
Help! What was that? Okay.
Help! Come, let's go.
I heard this noise inside the 81st floor, this sort of banging, and this voice screaming for help. Help, help, I'm buried. Is anybody there? I can't breathe. And I said, come on, Ron, we've got to get this guy.
Is there anybody in here?
As I went through the gap sideways, I saw the rest of the group on the stairwell, and they all went up, and they all died that day.
Okay, let's round everyone up, check they're okay, see who's missing. I'll call emergency services.
Elaine Gentle é diretora de recursos humanos no banco privado Fiduciary Trust.
Look, check outside to see if you can find a way out.
Okay, I'm on it.
Uma das primeiras chamadas que faz é para o seu marido, Jack.
Elaine?
Yeah, me.
First thing I said was, thank God you're all right. And she said, well, not really. I said, well, what do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I heard some sort of explosion below us. I don't know what it was.
And I said, well, it doesn't make sense because the plane hit the other building. It didn't hit your building. She said, well, there was some kind of explosion beneath us.
I don't know what it was.
And I didn't know what to make of that. And she said, well...
We're trying to figure out what we should be doing. Yeah. It's getting really hot in here, and there's smoke coming out of the vents.
She didn't know whether they should stay or leave. And she didn't know what to do about the situation that was growing worse.
Elaine,
huh?
It doesn't look good.
I had no idea that there was a plane that hit her building. She had no idea that a plane hit that building.
And I'm screaming, Lord, I don't want to die. Please send somebody, anybody to help me. And as I'm screaming, I realize I'm temporarily deaf. I couldn't hear.
I can't stand the smoke. I gotta go.
Hey, look, you go back and join the others. It's okay. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody in here?
And I crawled the entire length of the loans department through the lounge, into the computer room, into the communication room, and that's the farthest I could have gotten. Because one lousy sheetrock wall stood firm, blocking my path.
Hello? 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 Hey, is someone there? Yeah. I can't see you. Keep going. What? I can't see you.
I turned my flashlight toward the voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
What I remember asking him was, "What is your name?" He said, "Brian Clark." "What are the chances for you to have a flashlight?" He said, "I'm a fire warden."
Down and to your left.
But I suddenly heard this person with this saying, "Can you see my hand? Can you see my hand?"
Here. Can you see my hand? Can you see my hand?
Which floor? Is that hooked up? Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, guys, here's the deal. It's a raw one. We have to go to the upper floors for search and rescue. The only thing is we can't use the elevator, so we're gonna take stairwell B. 10 floors at a time. 10 floors, quick rest, 10 more.
I told them, I says, they're trying to kill us, boys. I says, let's go to work.
Okay.
And to their credit, every one of them, they looked at me and says, okay, Cap, we're with you. There was thousands of people upstairs that needed our help, and that's where we had to go.
Quando J. Jonas inicia o seu percurso ascendente, vê que muitas outras pessoas estão a descer. Existem mais de 200 lances de escadas em cada torre. Sair do edifício a pé leva mais de 50 minutos. Mas é o que a maioria das pessoas no interior da Torre Norte ainda tenta fazer. E para algumas não é nada fácil. Uma das que não consegue sair por si é Victor Wald.
Now, he made it from the 83rd floor down to the 59th floor. So he made it down over 25 flights.
Sir? Do you need a hand?
I just think probably he just became more frightened. Sometimes you just become, you can't move your legs anymore.
I'll send someone back up to find you, okay?
I'll just hold you back. Go on.
No, Victor, you stay, I stay.
I don't know why he was drawn to Victor. I have no idea why.
You guys don't need to hang around. Why don't you take off? I'll meet you downstairs when we get there.
They had no connection. They didn't know each other at all. They just could have walked by him like a lot of people would have done.
You got any kids?
Yeah, 2 daughters. Why?
How old are they?
9 and 13. The oldest just had her bat mitzvah.
Don't you think she'd want to know that you're safe?
Maybe. Yeah.
What's her name?
Alexandra.
Tell you what, why don't we get you out of here and then you can get home and tell Alexandra and your other daughter that you're okay. Come on. Yeah, let's get you on your feet.
That was when I saw Harry was helping a gentleman who I did not know, and quite slowly.
Hey, you decided to take the day off after all. Hong, this is Victor. Victor, this is Hong. We're gonna help him get out of here.
Hey, Victor.
Tell you what, guys, I really could use a beer.
Hey, guys, wait up.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's take a rest here. Drink some water.
We're at war with somebody. I don't know who we're at war with, but we're at war with somebody.
Check your packs. We leave again in 2.
Not only the United States is a target, but right where I'm standing is a major target. Now, is there going to be a 3rd plane? Is there going to be a 4th plane? We didn't know.
What the hell is it going to be like up there? Guys, you ready? Okay, let's go.
No 81º andar do edifício 2, a Torre Sul, Brian Clark e Stanley Pramenev ainda estão separados por monte de escombros.
You're gonna have to climb over the top.
I'm not sure I can do that.
Well, you're gonna have to.
I said, the only way out of here is you to go over this.
Okay.
You must do this. And I climbed up on some stuff and kind of looked down at him. He scrambled up like a cat, and I tried to grip. He fell down once. I said, you must do this.
And this person behind this wall is telling me if I want to live, I must climb over. He says, you jump on the other side, I'll catch you.
He said, hallelujah, I've been saved, which was sort of took me back.
This man really thought I was crazy. And I don't know how to thank a man who just saved my life. I reach down, I hug this man, and I give him a kiss.
And he gave me this great big kiss.
And this man says, whoa, 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 what are you doing? He says, Brian Clark.
And he said, I'm Stanley. We'll be brothers for life. I said, well, that's great. As we started to dust ourselves off, I said,
well, that works for me. I never had a brother. And now I do.
Hey, you okay? Your hand, it looks nasty.
Hey, what about you?
This can't be real. I can't believe we're alive.
Well, let's keep it that way.
Up or down?
Down.
You lead the way. You're the lifesaver around here.
And this man put his hand around my shoulder and he says, come on, buddy, let's go home. And the first time in my life, I cried like a baby. Because nobody never showed me that kind of compassion in my life before. A total stranger.
I got from her at 100th floor World Trade Center. 100. She was able to speak, just barely.
Elaine, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right, good. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to try and get the outer...
The sprinklers not working was a mystery, and so I got somebody from the engineering department to talk to her about that, and he got on the phone.
No, not there.
There isn't one. What?
I want you to hit it.
He advised that they should get somebody to hit the sprinkler head with a shoe.
Table lamp.
Hit it.
And I heard Elaine say, you know, try it again, try it again.
No, it's not working.
No, Ed, hit it again.
She said, it's not working. Nothing happened. I could tell that she was concerned. After the call, he looked at me and said, she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right.
Chip, right chip, right chip, right chip. Finally, after maybe 40 minutes or so, he got a hole about the size of a grapefruit.
Sweet smell of fresh air.
Yes, sir.
Well, who'd have thought it, fellas? The World Trade Center, made out of sheetrock. Huh? We need some help.
Quase 40 andares acima, Frank, Pablo e Mac continuam decididos a salvar as pessoas presas nos gabinetes antes de saírem do edifício.
on the 80th floor. We're sending 2 more down. We're coming down too. Do you copy?
I think he truly did know every inch of the building, both buildings, of the towers. He knew him.
Let's head down. Listen. That's that live, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Help! We're stuck in here! We can't get out! Help!
Near the end, or near the time when it was apparent that within a few minutes the smoke would be thick enough and we would not survive. One of the fellas yelled, "Hey, there's somebody banging on the door."
Wait, I think I heard something.
And I hear the pounding, pound, pound, bang, bang, bang. Nobody knew that the wall was merely a plasterboard or sheetrock.
Stand back. We're coming through.
I thought it was concrete. It looked like concrete. It was painted like concrete, but I didn't know. Nobody knew.
Hey, anybody hurt?
No, everyone's okay.
All right. Coming through, Mac. Get up. All right, everybody, this way.
On this day,
Stairwell C.
These fellas that were gray-collar workers and blue-collar workers had the wherewithal to save everyone else, while the lawyers and the accountants didn't quite know what to do and had no sense of how to act in this situation. And these fellas did.
You all right, sir?
Frank, take him down.
No. I'm staying here.
Frank, Nicole's waiting for you. She'll be waiting for you.
Mac?
Yeah?
Can you get him down?
Frank, you go.
No. We'll be right behind you after we check out the other floors.
Okay. This way, sir.
We should head up. Probably others.
You think the structure's holding up?
I don't know. That's what we gotta find out. He should head down.
And I just said,
"Thanks, huh?"
And he nodded back in return. And that's the last I saw of this fella, until I was flipping through the pages and pages and pages of obituary photographs several weeks later. As I'm flipping through these pages of hundreds of people, I see this fella's face. I'm like, that's the guy. That's the guy who I was nose to nose with. And I saw his name, Frank DeMartini. And now I knew who the fella was. But here he was. Here was his picture, and he didn't make it out.
Breaking news from WTOP.
A news update. 2 passenger jets have crashed into the Twin Towers of New York's World Trade Center. The disaster happened shortly after 9 a.m. Eastern Standard
Nesta altura, o mundo inteiro já se tinha apercebido da magnitude do ataque.
Auch Sie sehen mich ja hier in dieser Situation, dass mir manchmal die Worte fehlen, um zu beschreiben, was ich hier gerade auch zum ersten Mal sehe. Ein Terrorakt ungeahnter Größenordnung hat also die Vereinigten
Towards our business coverage, of course, we have some remarkable pictures coming in from New York, which we can go to now. The World Trade Center appears to be on fire.
There is a working assumption among federal law enforcement agencies that this could be some action undertaken by the Osama bin Laden group. Let's go back.
Em todo o mundo, milhões de pessoas olham espantadas e observam o horror através dos ecrãs. Ao mesmo tempo, no interior das Torres Gémeas, os sobreviventes tentavam escapar por todos os meios possíveis.
Scanning the skies looking for a possible attack. Every fire and rescue crew has been told to beware of that. We cannot tell you at the moment.
works. I don't know. I'm not sure this is a good idea. You could get stuck. There might be a fire.
Yeah, Hong, Victor may be right.
We can get down faster.
You know what they say about elevators when there's been a fire.
Okay. Maybe it's better if we send an object down to the next floor, then call it back up.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Look, if everyone agrees, I'm happy to volunteer.
You okay with that?
Yeah. You a trader?
Yeah.
You think tech stocks are a good bet right now?
Victor, you know, I really don't think this is the time or the place.
He should have definitely been a professor at Columbia University, a history professor. I think he would have been a much happier man. He got caught up a little bit in having to work, you know, and make a living and having the children in school and with their tuitions and everything, that he just settled for being a stockbroker. And I think he always wanted to do something else.
See anything?
There's another wall.
Maybe it's thinner than the other one.
Well, only one way to find out. Where are we? What?
Bathroom.
Yes. Yes. Say, anybody need to go to the bathroom?
28 andares abaixo, Frank e Pablo tomaram finalmente a decisão de evacuar. Apenas para descobrirem algo que se torna evidente, que o pior ainda está para vir.
Pablo? Yeah. I don't like the look of this. Construction manager to base. I'm on the 78th floor, North Tower. The express elevators are at risk of collapse. The steel is failing. We need a structural engineer. Do you copy? Construction manager to base. I'm on the 78th floor.
Fire department, I copy you.
Yeah, I need a structural engineer in the 78th floor sky lobby now. The elevators are at risk of collapse. Do you copy?
A mensagem de Frank é a primeira do interior do edifício e a primeira vez que uma testemunha ocular no interior avisa que as partes da estrutura estão a ceder.
Every time we think it can't get any worse, we are now learning that the FAA is shutting down all takeoffs anywhere in the country.
Now, the FBI, according to the Associated Press, is investigating reports of a plane hijacking just before those crashes.
President Bush calls this an apparent terrorist attack. The president is in the air. He's returning to Washington.
The State Department has been evacuated. The Associated Press has learned the White House has been evacuated after the Secret Service received a credible threat of a terrorist attack.
These military aircraft, fighter aircraft, armed with guns and missiles, have direct orders to divert and or shoot down any plane that seems bent on crashing into something else.
Now we have unconfirmed reports there has been an explosion. There is a fire at the Pentagon here in Washington.
A huge fire has engulfed the Pentagon. And even more terrifying, a big chunk of the building has been destroyed.
In fact, we have obviously a state of siege here in the nation's capital as this apparently coordinated attack takes place.
Let's right now go to the White House area, the White House grounds of...
Looks like he got stuck or got out.
He'll come back.
But what if he doesn't?
And we'll think of something else. Welcome back.
It's clear.
Great.
But only as far as the 44th floor.
Oh.
Come on, it's better than nothing, Victor.
All right.
Almost home, huh?
We're gonna try to break out. It's just too smoky in here.
Did you wet your clothes?
Yeah. Honey, I have to go.
Okay.
And Jack, tell the boys. Tell the boys I love them.
I said, I will.
And I love you.
She said, I love you. I said, I love you. She said, I love you. I said, I love you. She said, I'm scared. And I said, call me when you get down.
Oh, God.
Elaine!
Okay.
When I hung up the phone, I was horrified. Just horrified. Because she wasn't saying, she was saying goodbye. She was saying goodbye. That's how it felt. That's what it was.
1, 2, 3.
When we hung up, I called our minister and I asked him to pray, and he said he'd have a prayer chain, and then I prayed, and I felt her body go right through mine, and I knew she was gone.
I gotta make a call.
It might take a minute.
Hey, buddy.
Do we know what's going on?
Pentagon got hit.
The Pentagon?
I said it was an accident. Now that fireman said no.
We're at war.
Well, that words were really scary. It was war.
Hi, you don't know me, but I need you to make a call for me.
Who is this?
My name is Victor Wald. I need you to make a call to my wife, Rebecca.
But I don't know her.
I need you to pass her a message.
Can't you call her yourself?
I tried calling her, but I couldn't get through. That's why I'm calling your number at random.
Is this some kind of joke?
No, it's not a joke. My name is Victor Wald. I'm in the World Trade Center.
Oh, my God.
I can't get through to my wife. I'm asking you to call her. Her number is the same as yours, except there's a 6 at the end instead of a 7.
And what's the message?
Could you just tell her... I'm all right.
Okay, I will.
Thanks.
They just hit the Pentagon.
We better be clear on these doors.
I really think we should go. Now.
Al-Qaeda.
What? Come on.
Al-Qaeda. They're a bunch of terrorists.
Yeah, whoever they are, we gotta go now.
I bet you it was them.
Guys, take this exit.
Come on, not this exit. Go, Victor, go.
Oh, not more stairs.
Hey guys, head back. Now, this is the man who will help us down, huh?
I think about them in my prayers. And that fireman, may God bless him wherever he is, because if it hadn't been for him leading us to the safety, I wouldn't be sitting here talking now.
This is 10 on 450. Do you copy? I've got 6 civilians. Do you copy? Follow me. Yes. Yeah. Oh, come. Please, please. Trust me. Come, come. Hey, let's hope this one works.
No more elevators.
What? Are you gonna walk?
Well, I prefer.
And I come into elevator, I see the big sign, do not use the elevator when it's fire. And I stay and I don't know what to do. I said, something's wrong.
Listen, man, it'll take 30 minutes to walk down. We may not have 30 minutes.
I said, that's manuscript. Not responsible for yourself, because if you be stuck at another elevator, who's gonna help you?
You got no choice, my friend.
Come on.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Jan? I'm Al. Good to see you. Nice to meet you.
Em condições normais, era preciso mais de 1 hora para subir as escadas no interior de uma torre. Cada bombeiro tinha de transportar quase 50 quilos de equipamento, bem como com o fluxo interminável de pessoas que desciam. Às 9h58, mais de 170 membros do Serviço de Bombeiros de Nova Iorque encontravam-se na Torre Norte.
Down the corridor, on your left, into the office. Guys, take a rest. 2 minutes.
No edifício 2, a Torre Sul, cerca de 8.000 pessoas conseguiram sair. Escaparam mesmo a tempo.
One for you.
No problem. We're brothers, right?
Yeah. Now let's get out of here.
Everyone stick together! Come on! Diane! I'm coming!
No edifício 1, a Torre Norte, na escada dos pisos inferiores, há uma lenta corrente de evacuados, entre os quais Rick Bryan e os trabalhadores resgatados no 89º andar. Então, algo desconcertante acontece.
And all of a sudden, a huge cloud of this dark gray smoke comes shooting up the stairway and just covering everyone and everything. And it was hot, very, very hot.
Our building started to shake. It swayed back and forth, and then the lights went out. I said, is that what I thought it was? Thinking that part of our building collapsed. And he just looked at me in a very serious face. He said, the South Tower's just collapsed. knowing that a high-rise building has never collapsed before. And now the sister building that we were in had suffered the same fate, but it got hit later than ours, had just collapsed. So I'm thinking to myself as he said that, he says, we're gonna be lucky to get out of here.
Guys, I want us out of here now. Pick up your stuff, we're heading out right now. Sal, your rope.
You got it, Captain. Get your stuff.
The sheer terror that we're in this building and we're dead men walking. The fire department's a semi-military organization, and you don't do things without orders. So I was basically self-evacuating. It was my instinct that I perceived a danger and I acted on it.
Okay, how about going?
What was that? Sounded like an explosion.
Victor, you gotta be positive.
We've got to go.
In case you hadn't noticed, we're still only on the 36th floor.
Well, that's only 36 more floors to go. Now, come on.
I wasn't even supposed to be here.
What do you mean?
Working here. My job, my life. It's pathetic.
What, you want me
Pathetic.
to go ahead and see if I can find a faster route?
No, don't leave me.
I won't, but we have to go. Now, come on.
You let the family down. He could have probably pushed himself harder. But he didn't have to sit there and wait. You let people down. That's all. I don't think you realized how important he was in the family.
How about if you try going down like sitting?
I'm telling you, I can't move.
You have to fucking move!
Oh, you fucking move. Get out of here.
That fireman's words to me, I really felt was a way to get me off the hook. I was grateful to that fireman. But to think back, very likely the fireman knew what kind of danger we were all in, but he himself didn't move.
Harry?
Of course, I do not have these shining characters a man should have. There was some cowardness, selfishness displayed in my action, in my behavior.
You think we're going to make it, Harry? Harry?
Yeah.
We're going to make it, right?
Sure we will. Now, come on, you're gonna have to move, Victor. Get yourself up and let's go. Get moving.
Come on, fellas, keep it moving. Come on, guys. Move it. Come on, fellas. Keep it coming. Hey, how's it going?
I've got a bad leg.
Well, can you walk?
Slowly.
And Tommy Falco turns around and looks at me and he says, "Hey, Cap, what do you want to do with her?" And I took a deep breath. It's like,
Okay, let's give you a hand here. Come on, guys. We got ourselves a VIP to get down. Okay? You ready? Man. Want any help? That's the stuff. Wait here. More worse steps. All right, take it easy. That's his read. Doing real well.
and people ask me, says, "Why did you do that? You know, you could have passed her by, nobody would have known." I says, "I would have known." You know, and the sight of her standing in the doorway would have haunted me forever.
Brace up. You can do it. Come on. I'm doing fine. Excellent.
Come on, baby. This door open. Come on.
They should be here by now.
Time to go, ladies.
We're glad to see you. Come on.
Both towers were hit. But what more can you tell?
I've seen many people running to save themselves. Most of those who ran past me are exhausted. Many of them just can't believe that this has happened, or that they've been lucky enough to have made it out. I would have to say, at this distressing time, I can see a huge pillar of dust and smoke where one of the twin towers once stood. It's too soon to speculate on the full extent of their horrifying damage right now.
It was really, every fiber in your body is screaming. It was like, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here.
Whoa, you okay? You okay?
What was once, we were almost like running down the stairs.
Guys, make a space.
Now our evacuation is one step at a time. Both feet on the same step, going very slowly. And now this is becoming like Chinese water torture going down the stairs. You know, the clock is ticking.
Okay, guys, take a rest. Josephine.
Yeah.
You want some water?
No.
Josephine. It wasn't a question. Drink some water.
And I developed this trait of mine. Whenever a situation got more serious, I would speak more slowly and more deliberately, because if the situation is that serious, you didn't need somebody screaming in your ear to add more anxiety to the situation. So I would try to diffuse that by speaking in a more calm manner. And I was at my calmest.
Guys, I'm gonna see if I can find us a chair we can carry it, okay?
Come on. Come on, let's go. That's the place.
Okay, nearly there. Come on, take my hand. Here, go. Go.
Yeah, this way. Stairwell C. Any word on our engineer?
No. You think we should go? No. Neither do I. I mean, I think he felt he could do it. I mean, why not?
I may be hurt, I may be tired, I may be burnt, but I'll get out.
Yeah.
So I broke into the 4th floor to look for some sort of a sturdy chair that we could put her on the chair and we could pick it up and run with her, thinking that we gotta keep moving. We gotta, you know, the clock is ticking. You know, it's the biggest office building in the world, and it wasn't an office floor. It was a mechanical equipment room floor. And I was way on the other side of the building, and I was running, and I never run at a fire. And something just told me, says, you know what, this just isn't working out. We're just gonna have to drag her down the stairs.
You'll be okay. Just get me. This way, this way. You're almost there. Come on. Yeah, we got about 20. Come on.
I went out from the side of the building, and I kept walking on West Side Highway. And then I heard some people screaming. I looked back. That's when I saw at a very close distance, I saw the building collapse. I thought probably we lost Harry at that moment.
Às 10h28, a Torre Norte ruiu. Demorou apenas 12 segundos.
Division 6 acting, K, urgent. Division 6 acting, go. All right, you're responding down to the World Trade Center. You're to maintain radio communication and advise Manhattan Dispatch what exactly is going on, K. We are unable to make any kind of communication.
It collapsed. The top floors collapsed down. I saw it blow and then ran like hell. Thank God. I'm 69, but I can still run. There's got to be firemen trapped back there, though.
Todos os que assistiram ao ruir da Torre Norte assumiram de imediato que todos os que lá estavam teriam morrido.
Everything okay?
Every time a floor hit another floor, it was like a loud boom, like a train that was off its tracks and was hitting the railroad ties. And it was getting closer and closer.
Listen up. I'm gonna do a roll call. Billy. Yeah.
So violent
Mike.
was the vibration that we were actually being bounced around off the floor.
Yeah.
And
Tommy?
just kept waiting. Just kept waiting for that big beam or that big piece of concrete to come. And for us, it didn't come.
Matt?
Yeah.
Sounds like you dropped a couple of floors there, buddy. How about our special guest?
You mean me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here. And my name's Josephine.
Good job, Josephine.
And I'm up here, you know, to have no idea what I look like. It never dawned on me, you're great too, kiddo. You can all you want, but it won't help.
All the furnishings and the fixtures inside the building, none of that existed after the collapse. There were no desks, there were no phones, no computers, no copy machines, no chairs, nothing. It had all been pulverized by the tremendous amount of energy that was created by this collapse. And it was just pulverized into this dust. And we're in the geographic center of that dust.
Sergeant Jonas, ladder 6. We're on the 4th floor. North Tower. We need help. Do you copy?
And somebody got on the radio and said, "Where's the North Tower?" Like I looked at my radio, I says, "Where's the North Tower?" I said, "Man, we're in trouble if they don't know where the North Tower is."
I had stepped out onto West Street, wondering what could have happened to cause this mess. The ash and the fire trucks twisted up like toys. I went back towards the building where there was a fireman, and I walked up to the fellow and I said, "Hey, there's a body over here." He looked at me with the look that I sensed, hey, why is he looking at me like I have two heads, like I'm crazy? Why is he giving me this look? And he said, "Just go on." And I realized there were actually bodies and people scattered all over the place. And you couldn't see what the scene was like because everything was covered with ash.
Cones of bodies. Cones of bodies. Cones of bodies. Stay with me. Cones of bodies. Cones of bodies.
2.749 pessoas morreram nas Torres Gêmeas naquela manhã, incluindo Melanie DeVere, Christina Lander e mais de 150 delegados e pessoal da Windows on a World. Elaine Gentle e 95 dos seus colegas do Fiduciary Trust, incluindo Ed Amery, e 84 trabalhadores da autoridade portuária que zelavam pelo edifício.
The people that I knew at the Port Authority Jerry Guggen, Bill Jones, Tommy, Claro, and Margie, and all these people, they were just, just like... It was just like there was a big family.
Na Torre Norte, Frank DiMartini e Pablo Ortiz perderam ambos a vida. Ainda ajudavam pessoas a escapar quando o edifício ruiu.
Well, I mean, I think for me, there still is this burning, hole that you don't really know what happened. And of course, I would like to know more about, what was happening, and I know he'd love to tell it.
He would be so sad to see them fall, and saving as many people as he did, that it was somehow fitting that he went up into the air with the buildings.
Juntamente com Mac Hanna, que saiu do edifício para ajudar evacuados, Pablo e Frank salvaram mais de 50 pessoas. Entre elas, Rick Bryan e as 22 pessoas presas no 89º andar, incluindo a recepcionista Diane DeFontes.
2:30 followed by 4:15.
Pablo's wife put up a website, and her children were on it, and I sent her an email, and I told her, I tried to tell her how I felt, and that her husband and their father is the reason that I'm alive. And I know that his absence is a terrible thing. But here is a man that you can be proud of because he saved other people's lives.
Stanley Praimnath e Brian Clark sobreviveram ambos. 61 pessoas da empresa de Brian, a Euro Brokers, perderam a vida, assim como 23 da empresa de Stanley, o Banco Fuji. Victor Wald e Harry Ramos morreram quando a Torre Norte ruiu.
We got a picture of Harry Ramos. It was a brilliant picture. It was a very sharp picture with a Rolex watch. And I said to my children, well, Victor didn't die by himself. An angel came and took him, and Harry was his angel.
Harry foi o único da sua empresa, a May Davis, que não sobreviveu.
And Hung, you know, he helped to the fullest, and then he made a decision he had to leave. And I think that was a better decision to make because he thought of that, you know, he had to think of himself at some point. And he tried to help a man, but if Victor couldn't help himself at a point, he analyzed the situation, he made the decision he had to go. He probably feels bad about it, but he made the correct decision.
Harry, 如果我还能再对你说什么话，这就是我要对你说的话。我们一起走吧。
As 6 pessoas presas no elevador 41 escaparam todas, incluindo Al Smith e Ann Demjur.
Okay. Can't imagine. I'm short and he's tall. І то кожен день ще мутає в голові. Тяжко забути за той день, бо багато людей загинуло, багато друзів, багато знайомих, приятелів. Ну і я там був того дня. Я пережив то. Майже 3000 людей не пережило. І то тяжко забути за це.
I hear Battalion 1-8 to ladder 6, Battalion 1-8 to ladder 6. Is that you on the radio? I said, yeah, it's me. Rescue 3 to ladder 6, Captain J. Jonas. This is Cliff. I'm coming for you, brother. I'm coming for you. And that was the first, it choked me up. It's the first time in my career where I had become the person in need of rescue instead of the person coming to do the rescue.
Passariam quase 5 horas até que J. Jonas e as 13 pessoas que se encontravam com ele fossem libertadas. Deviam a vida a extraordinário golpe de sorte.
Once the collapse reached our area, it kind of ran out of energy because the pile itself was about 6 to 7 stories tall, the debris pile. And we were in that 2-story cocoon. If you were lower than that, the debris settled there and you didn't make it. If you were above that, you were part of the kinetic energy of the collapse and you didn't make it. So you really had to be where we were.
Over there you can see a police emergency service unit. They are trying basically now to reestablish some kind of a safe perimeter. And many of the emergency workers basically just happy to be alive. Certainly that picture tells it all. Many of them just happy to be alive at this point, having survived what is an extraordinary event, the collapse of 2 towers.
343 bombeiros e 60 agentes policiais morreram na queda das Torres Gémeas.
Josephine, is that you?
It ends up I did make the right decisions that day, but I didn't know they were the right decisions at the time. Running into Josephine Harris, making this decision to stop and save her, we inadvertently saved ourselves.
And I looked around, and there was this disarray. And I said, this is it? And he says, yeah, this is what's left. And I said, how many other people have come out of there? And he said, none. And I was just stunned. Don't push it under the rug. Don't forget it, because it can happen again. And I believe that they are going to try again. It won't be tomorrow, it won't be next year, but they're coming back.
Nos primeiros 5 anos que passaram desde o 11 de setembro, como as bombas em Londres e Madrid vieram a testar, o empenho da Al-Qaeda em ataques simultâneos não diminuiu. Josephine Harris não é a única a pensar que dia eles poderão voltar a acontecer.
I don't know of a single expert that we interviewed or have talked to before or since we made our report who doesn't believe there'll be another attack. We have made 41 recommendations. We see them implemented only partially, or in some cases not at all. And yet every one of those recommendations, which everybody agrees with, is designed to make the American people safer. If I have a nightmare, it is about the combination of a terrorist and a nuclear device. My worry is that we could be saying the same thing. Why didn't we do this and why didn't we do that? So there will be another attack, and if we're not prepared, God help us.
Well, these are the pants that I was wearing on that day. And I made it my project. I guess it kept me a little from really going completely out of my mind. I made it my project to wash them by hand, and every day I would wash them a little more and hang them up to dry, and then I'd see some more dirt, and I put more soap, and then I'd scrub the legs because I just had to get them clean. It was like washing away. It may sound silly, but washing away the dirt and evil and the bad and just getting it out, and I did. And unfortunately, they don't fit anymore, but they're clean.